Hello everyone, Sean here once again. It has been almost a week since the last videos, and I'm eager to knock out some word puzzles, so let's get back into it. We have today the Wordle, Quirtle, Word Peaks, and we're going to do connections. And of course we do have all of these words left on the wheel submitted by all of you, so let's get some of these. Starting with the Wordle, we're going to use, looks like hoist. Hoist on our Wordle. Alright, let's remove that entry. Alright, a little bit of luck here. We've got OI. Let's go with blank ROI or LOI. Maybe groin might be a good one. We do have an R. Alright. Let's flip those around then and go blank I, blank O. Where would an R go if this was the case? How about the middle? What does that look like? That doesn't give me a lot of hope, honestly. Like O-R, maybe. Vigor is already out. That G is not a not an option. Minor is out. What could go in the middle? This is not an easy one. I don't think there's very many words left. R-I blank O. This does not have to be the structure, by the way. We could have something like, well, it can't be irony, but I blank O? No, it can't be that either. I blank O. I honestly don't know. I don't know what this could be. What about if the I goes second and the O goes last? What does that look like? We still have an R to place somewhere, but it can really go anywhere. I would assume that it would go third. Blank O. Sorry, this is taking a while here. Let's see. I don't know. I think I'm going to go fishing. I think I'm going to go fishing for some consonants. We have two vowels and a liquid vowel. Let's go with how about an E? Let's go with the word clerk. It also gets that R moved around in there. Look at that. Okay. This should get us right on the right track. I can't imagine there's more than one word left. So, where will the C go? That's really interesting. Okay. So, before that R will have to be... Oh, I wonder if this is micro, which I really wouldn't consider a word, more of a prefix, honestly. But yeah, that clerk really got us there with the R and C. Wow. All right. WordleBot, what do you got to say about that? That took us a while. Luckily, WordleBot doesn't factor in the time spent. 70 skill, 66 luck. So 36 words after hoist. 2 after groin. It was indeed very limited. Limited to where they were. They changed up WordleBot a little bit here. Show details. That's what I'm missing. Micro and Euler. So this did help. We would have absolutely learned about Euler. Look at that. We already had the OI, and then we had an LER all in a row here. So we would have learned about that. Micro was the only other word left. So didn't love the guess on that, because really should have guessed one of the two, but I didn't know what either one were. So there we are. Trace Lions. That's a new second for us after WordleBot changed its starting word. And then micro in 369 luck. That's nice. All right, we have very, very slow start for micro. Look at this, 1.8%. Okay, decent jump here, 23.9, 65.6, 90.5, 97.7. So 2% loss rate. Not as dangerous as I would have assumed it would have been. I guess it's not. We do have the benefit of it being a more difficult word, but with the M and the C kind of giving it a little more direction, probably not as many permutations as there were otherwise. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call micro a word. I've only really seen it as a prefix. But we are moving on to Quirtle. Let's go back to the wheel, actually. Find out what we're going to use for our Quirtle today. Aegis is on the wheel. Looks like it's probably not going to be the choice today. Chaos. Alright, we will go with Chaos on the Quirtle. Actually a pretty good one. And lucky today. Look at this. We've got a C and an H. No S in here, so the number of words that we can use here. Let's go with the word phone, see what might come before this H. Probably should have gone with prone there, honestly. So before that could be, we have an N here. N's not going to go first. We're going to blank H, O, blank N. Definitely could be no, it couldn't be a second O here, but so what could complete this? A W first, a T. Nothing's jumping out at me, interestingly enough. W and T looks like it would be the only things really left. Thorn. It's got to be thorn, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, what next? We have an A and an E up there. I think we just want to move stuff around. We've got a lot of yellows here. I'd like to turn some of those into green, so let's do some anagrams here. How about later? Okay, really good luck there. So we know it's not a double T for tater. It could be rater. Rater, water, maybe dater, maybe gator. Not as an alligator, but someone who puts up a gate or acts as a gatekeeper. Or mater. Not great words there. Nothing really goes together for some guesses. Although I think we probably should get these on the board. I don't think looking at the rest of these puzzles, we're going to really go in a great direction to get some more information on any of those, honestly. So, let's go with the word rowdy. Alright, this word is water. So we have puzzle 1, CA. I'm guessing this is camel. And we know that we have an L in puzzle 2. And this has got to be flower, right? Yes. All right. That does unlock the weekly challenge. 3, 6, 7, 8. Let's play the weekly challenge. Aegis is the word. Not a lot of luck here. All right. Let's go with youth, since we know there is an S in puzzle 1. I go with youth just because the H might play in with that S in a little more interesting ways. All right. How about drawn? There we are. I'm actually not thinking that this is going to be... I think this is going to be worst. I usually like to assume that S goes first if it doesn't go last in our first guess here with Aegis. That is worst. Down here, definitely worried about lots of consonants. Ooh. Plum must be the word. Now, we have... P-O. I'm guessing this A would go here. Where would the L go? A-L? Or L-A? No, actually, you know what this is going to be? Polka. K sneaking in there. And that K popped up down here. We haven't actually checked for a double C for the word crack. Alright, weekly challenge knocked out. That was a good one. Some definitely tricky words there. Luckily the double K gets us in the right position to trigger the double C. 4, 6, 7, 8. And lastly we're going to do the daily sequence. This we are going to go back, spin this wheel one more time. And it looks like this is going to be house. A great starting word, 3 vowels and an S. Alright, that should help us a lot. Alright, and not a lot of information, but no grays on some of the most common letters is some good information after all. Let's go with word patch next. Reason being is because I want to do... Actually, I want to do match. That M is a little more common than the P. But this will let us move the H around, get one of the other vowels, and then T and C most commonly go with H. So I wanted to see which one it might be. All right. Fairly confident that T is going to go fourth. So blank A, blank T, H. What next? What goes in the middle? I mean, not a lot of options here at all. We can do RTH. Doesn't look likely. ITH. Let's go with that. Let's go with the word faith. And faith it is. All right. Now, we did get a ton of information here. This is great. So we do end in TH. The C doesn't go with that. Let's go with the word cloth, then. That was just quite a bit of luck to get 2 TH words in a row. All right. Now, let's go with blank A, blank I. Let's put the L at the end. See if there's anything that we see. Nothing off the bat. How about LI? I think palette is spelled with 2 L's. Could be wrong there. Alright, what if L goes first? L-A blank I. And I'm not going to leave out the fact that we definitely could have a double L. Nothing's pointing me in any particular direction, so I think I'm going to go with the word pinky. No, lots of new consonants. Nothing jumping out. Okay, so what is there a good word I can get with GRD and something else? I don't think so. Go with greed. A-L-I-D. Valid. Aha. I said palette. I didn't see the word valid. Don't know how I missed that one. That was a nice, easy toss up there. Ooh, let's get rid of those ads. Nobody likes those. All right, we have. I'm thinking this is a double D. Dodge. All right, so 3, 4, 7, and 8 on the daily sequence. We are on to peaks. All right, let's spin the wheel again. How about that? 4 words left, including words, and my word, aegis. Which it looks like that's what it's going to be. Now, if there's any puzzle to use aegis on, it's not peaks. It is not the best words for peaks. Let's see if we get lucky here. Obviously, we're not going to get lucky on that A. We did get a little bit lucky on the I, so that limits what can go before it. Let's put an E there. RST kind of in the middle. Let's go with an O. What are we thinking? How about hotel? That H is pretty central to what we had left there. All right, some luck with the L. This has got to be an A. Not a lot of options there. Okay, so if this is a vowel, it's an I. If that's an I, what would this be? It's got to be a V. Rival. Yes. Okay. I don't know if that was the only option, but it was the only option with that I being there. Probably the only option in the end. All right. Last but not least, we are going to do connections today. So I already have it open. We have pen, ink spot. Usually you don't want to look for those, though. Anything that goes together, like triggering ink for a spot, you really want to have ink and something else link to spot, not another one of the words here. So, company and agency here. Enterprise? These are basically companies, right? Types of companies. A word for a commercial organization. All right. Same thing here. Range Rover definitely goes together, but because of that, we don't want to put them together. Fluffy is an interesting one. Ooh, we've got coop here. It's either coop or co-op. What might that be? We've got sty, stable. Ooh, this is going to work. Range. How about range? Is that the last one? Stable, where you'd have horses. Sty, where you had pigs, chickens, go in a coop. I think that's the only habitats for... Nope. Maybe not range. A pen. Pig pen. Farm fixtures. All right. All right. Old... Lack, fluffy. These are tough. I don't really see anything. I mean, range and rover can go together. Ink and spot can go together. But again, that's not how this works. Lack. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not sure where to go with this. So Rex could be, oh, how about this? How about dog names? Rover, Fluffy, Spot. Classic dog names. Yeah, I was going to say Rex could either be like Rex is in Tyrannosaurus Rex, or is in the word for king, which is actually where Tyrannosaurus Rex comes from. And then we have range, lack, ink, and old. I have no idea what brings those together. Colors minus their first letters. Pink, black, gold, orange. That was a really... Anytime you drop out letters from something, that makes it really difficult. Alright, but we did get there. We kind of used the default on that one, but we did get there at the end. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me a lot. And share this video with anyone who thinks enjoy these kind of games. That's all for now, and we will see you all in the next one.